Namaste and Grand Rising. I am sitting at my self-love altar. I am filling up my cup. I just bought this really nice, beautiful bowl. It's giving me such good energy here. So I just wanted to come over here to this space of good energy and make a little video to talk to you guys about boundaries. Something that we all struggle with. So I have a website called themoodypool.com that is a free resource. The spirit of the energy that we embody at the Moody Pool is doing the right thing. You're going to hear me talk constantly about living righteously and doing the right thing. Now, some people may look at the way I live, let's say, for example, smoking weed, and they may say that smoking weed is not living righteously. But I want you to understand that doing the right thing for somebody else and doing the right thing for yourself are two completely, totally different things. It does not have to be acceptable to society or to anybody else in order to be acceptable to yourself. And that's all going to be defined within these boundaries. So, again, doing the right thing every day, living a righteous life, setting those boundaries are going to help you um, stick to the line that you will not cross. For example, I followed the 42 laws of Mayat. I'm still learning the 42 laws of Mayat, but I'm definitely a devout follower. One of the laws is that this is probably not how he's worded, but I'm not going to sugarcoat things with you guys. One of the laws is not to sleep with married men, or it's probably not to sleep with married men, but for that may be the law. But for me, for my personal boundary, I don't even want to be fraternizing with married men, not on, a sexual type of level. So previously, maybe like a year, maybe 2 years ago or something, I was single. I was living in Arizona. An ex-boyfriend of mine reached back out to me. And even though it was very light, I just constantly kept reminding him that he is a married man, and I do not believe in sneaking around with married men. So that was something that it definitely took a lot of strength on my part to stand on and within that boundary and not to waver on that boundary. But setting boundaries is so incredibly important to any type of growth, any type of journey that you're looking to embark on. If you do not have boundaries in place, you will do anything, you will say anything, you will agree to anything if you don't know where you stand. So I would definitely recommend researching boundaries. I always, 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 anything that I write about here, anything that I talk about, anything that I tell y'all, research is definitely it's the key. It's everything. So I would definitely research setting boundaries and having healthy boundaries, and just read up on as much as you can. And then I would journal on what healthy boundaries means to you, because I can tell you what they mean to me. A different person can tell you what they mean, someone on Google, someone on Instagram. But what does having healthy boundaries, or what do boundaries even mean to you? That's what you need to figure out. So once you do that research, and then you do journal and figure out what healthy boundaries do mean to you, start trying to figure out what type of boundaries you want to put in place. A boundary that I have is that I'm not going to let anybody badger me. Growing up, and up until like the last 5, 6 years of my life, I had a problem speaking up for myself. Um, I would definitely have the thoughts or whatever, but I'm a Libra, so I struggle with confrontation, and not wanting to be confrontational, and just wanting, things to be balanced and things to be smooth and things to be easy. But at the same time, I had to realize that I wasn't honoring myself by not letting my thoughts and my words and things be heard. So one of my boundaries is to not let people badger me. I embrace uncomfortable conversations now. I'm at a point in my life where I embrace these uncomfortable conversations. But once these uncomfortable conversations get to a point of where they're toxic, of where it's unhealthy, I have to back out. No matter who it's with, no matter where it is, no matter what we're talking about, once it gets to a certain place where I start to feel my boundaries have been crossed from myself, me letting myself stay in this situation, not how this person is talking to me, not none of that. What I'm doing to and with myself by allowing myself to continue to sit in this person's presence and allow them to yell at me or talk down on me, or we're not getting anywhere and we're not going to get anywhere. So I have a boundary put in place where I completely stop. I recently watched a movie that, I ain't gonna say it changed my life, but it definitely made a big impact on my life and my mantras and the things that I go by. I recently watched, I actually think it was a TV show. I watched a TV show on Netflix and it was called I Don't Get Mad. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. It was about not getting mad. I don't want to tell you what it was about. It was new. You might want to go check it out. But from watching that TV show, anytime there's a situation that comes up, somebody does something that I don't like, or, whatever, I tell myself first, I don't get mad. They always say I don't get mad, I get even. I was a punisher for a long time, so I don't want to adopt that way of thinking. But I always say I don't get mad, I find solutions. I am solution oriented. I am solution based. If I have a problem, I'm going to figure out a solution in order to move forward. So put boundaries in place, stick to those boundaries, practice those boundaries, whether it's just something that you say in your head. Currently now, if I'm in a situation and somebody pisses me off and I'm like, I don't get mad, I find a solution, whether that solution is stopping talking to you, whether that solution is me walking away, whether that solution is me going to my happy place, which is in my head, turning on some Afro beats and just vibing out. Whatever that solution is, I find that solution and I just continue to grow, and I continue to work on the things that are important with me versus engaging in whatever that situation is. So I just wanted to put out a little follow-up video in reference to the article that I posted on setting healthy boundaries. I would love it if you guys commented, letting me know what are your boundaries, if you have any, if you're looking to implement any, if they healthy, if they toxic, just any way I could be of service, especially with boundaries, because they are so very important. Before we can even really start a journey of growth, we have to do certain things like participate in the cleanse that I posted, as well as start setting healthy boundaries, as well as starting to show yourself self-love and beefing up that security within your temple. That security is definitely going to help you stand on those boundaries as well. So I definitely will be posting a lot of stuff on self-love. As you can see, I am sitting here now filling up my cup. I enjoyed talking with you guys today, and I look forward to making more videos for you guys in the future. Namaste, and you guys have a great day. Blessings.